So you'd be making $250 a day in interest. So this is my newest deal. This one I have to close before the end of August. It's got a studio, 6 units, an office space, and a cell tower. Have you ever sold a cell tower?
No, but I mean, it's rental income, right? That's yeah. It adds some.
It's 100% empty. The whole building is empty.
Oh wow, crazy.
Yeah, it's the easiest transaction I've ever done. It's a 129 equity multiple. If you wanted just cash flow, I could accommodate cash flow.
But what is it? Is it a fix and flip, or you're gonna do? You want to hold it? What's the strategy?
It's a standard condo conversion. Everything.
Oh, okay. You're gonna do a condo with this too, but you're just doing it with Green Cottage, not through Condo Fund.
Yeah, I mean it's the same exact process.
Yeah, right.
I started, but
where was that? Tacoma?
Yeah, Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
You know where the Tacoma Mall is?
I've never been out there, but yeah, I mean, I know, roughly where Tacoma is. And the hold is how long?
It's less than a year because it's empty.
Oh, okay. Right.
Super fast.
Right. It's that quick to get the legal process for condo approval in Washington State.
Yeah, it's basically negligible.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because it's empty. I don't have to deal with relocation. I don't have to deal with down payment assistance. I don't have to do any evictions. It's empty. So we could literally start the condoization the day we buy it.
Right. And you're going to do some renovation work as well, right?
Yeah, but it's minimal.
Right. It doesn't require kind of like full electrical plumbing.
No, it's the best building I've seen. Like Laurelhurst campus, Frizery, Fur, they all need 502 million in reno. This one needs 200 grand in reno. Like it's really, really small. The reno is
your the underwriting on it. Since you're just doing it, I don't know. Are you it's probably not that much capital. Are you syndicating it? You're not syndicating it, right? Probably not necessarily.
Yeah, I was basically just going to do a friends and family round. I seriously, Aaron, had no idea you were going to ask me about this. I would love to have you.
I mean, I'm like looking for something, so I don't know exactly what they all are. I've got to work out some whole strategy to figure out my cash flow, but there may be some available capital. It's all time. It's timing as well too. So,
do you want cash flow, like monthly recurring cash flow, or you want equity?
Well, I don't think your deals would produce the 18+% for cash flow, so they would probably
structure it that way.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, I'm literally at the point of working with the attorneys now. If you wanted 15-18% cash flow and willing to give up the equity side of things, I could structure it that way.
Okay. All right. Let me think about it.
What do you need? How much do you want to invest? Let's start with that.
I mean, I'm looking between the different possibilities, at least in the spreadsheet that I have, to allocate probably about 500,000.
If you want, you could be the only investor in this deal.
I don't know that I want to be that, I feel like I should diversify a little bit, just from a stress standpoint. So if one's not working, but with the intention to kind of spread that out a little bit.
I have 4 deals pending. So like I'm closing Wapato first. That one's going to close end of August. And then Rose City, that's a 2-property portfolio. That's going to close probably the 15th of September. And then one in Florida that's a mixed use. So, I mean, if you wanted to diversify location,
okay. Right. Okay. And you would structure it per deal, basically, rather than kind of
Yeah.
Okay. Well, send me the underwriting on this one just so I can take a look at it. Can you do that?
Yeah. You want me to do that right now?
Yeah, sure.
Give me just 1 second. Well, okay, so wow, this is a very different conversation.
I mean, I got to figure out, what to do. Like I don't have any cash flowing assets, so I'm just like, I need some cash flow, or else I'm just going to be taking them. I'm going to have some cash, so I need to do something with it, right? But now I have this investment problem. I can't it makes no sense to put it in the bank. So the question is, how much can I get? And the equation is, I've got this much. What can I generate either through building equity or through cash cash flow where I can chip into the total the least amount possible before I can, get into another project where I can get a little bit more income out of it. So I'm trying to figure that out where I can, basically buy myself, maybe, I don't know when I'll be able to get into another project, because I'm not looking for these small projects. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I mean, it could be 6 months or 8 months or who knows. I feel like I need to give myself a little bit of a breather and try to figure things out. Although there's a building that I am looking at with these other guys, although the broker's not calling me back right now, so I don't know what's going on with it. So in the midst of trying to figure it out with the goal of trying to generate, hopefully 100K cash flow over 12 months, maybe more.
Let me do some math real quick. So if you put in 500,000 at 18%, divide by 12, that's $90,000. Divided by 12, that's $7,500 a month. If you wanted to do that, I could return capital in 12 months on Wapato.
Wouldn't be, would it be all accrued or?
No, it would be monthly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Give me a second. I can actually change the spreadsheet right now. You're seeing my spreadsheet?
Yes.
Okay. So we need $551,000 for this transaction. I could go, let's go. I'm just going to round close. All right. So if we did roughly 500,000, you would get $90,000 back, and I wouldn't even have to do so here's the transaction. Look at this. That was our original list price. We have it under contract for $950. There was a small root problem in the sewer line, so we got a $12,000 discount. But that cell tower is a sellable asset by itself. We've got a hard bid for a private equity firm. They will do a double close, and we will sell the cell tower to them for $235,000.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yep.
So the cell tower is on the property.
On the property.
And they will just like acquire a small piece of the property with the tower, or they don't get the land.
They're buying an easement to the roof with the cell tower and the income. Right now, the cell tower only brings in $988 a month. They're willing to do a 5 cap on that, which means the quick math. They're willing to write a check for $230,000.
But then that means that they get the cell tower in perpetuity. Then
that's correct. So,
right.
But it makes this transaction spectacularly profitable.
Right. What does that do though to the condo in the end? Because then, the HOA is stuck with this cell tower that they get no income from.
It's an irrelevant issue. These are affordable homes, right? So we're going to be selling these. This is kind of what we're anticipating, right? And there's a flex space office with 8 offices that will also sell.
As commercial condos?
Yeah. So the whole thing, not counting the cell tower is another $230, but you're looking at basically a $2.5 million transaction that we're paying essentially $950 for.
Right. With that cell tower transaction is huge in terms of the deal. I don't know that I would want to go all the way up to the 500, but this would be interesting, particularly with a shorter hold at that cash flow. So that would definitely be interesting, because again, the others that are at that, Kunal's, I want to talk to him again. He's at 12 months. He requires a higher amount of investment, but you're endorsing him as well. So, I was looking at that plus maybe 1 or 2 of these others. So, I could take a look at this as well and perhaps prioritize it in one of those other positions.